Let's not bitch about the Forest of Wolves. Ever since being mesmerised by Caleb Landry Jones's portrayal of Prince Vlad II of Wallachia, Count Dracula, in Luc Besson's Dracula, A Love Tale, I seem to have lost my poor old mind. And it's inexplicable because I'm not into gothic horror. I'm not interested in horror movies. I'm not an emo. I can deal with tragic heroes in literature and art. That's no problem. So I wasn't expecting to be so completely mesmerized, and judging by the international viralness, I'm far from being the only one, by Caleb's role in this film. I think otherwise the film might have completely passed me by. I'm just going to chat because that's what I want to do. There'll be spoilers, who cares, take it or leave it. So, Princess Elisabetta doesn't really need to leave the castle. Why do they speak to each other in that heavily accented English? They're in 1440s Transylvania, so why do they speak in English? That Jonathan is such a dork. I wouldn't be surprised if Mina has devised the entire thing so that she can get out of that engagement. The script is occasionally funny. The Count is actually capable of irony. He will say things like, contrary to popular... I can do the accent. Contrary to popular belief, I do not like blood. Then there's those funny, goofy gargoyles. So a bit of fun. But anyway, none of this matters because Prince Vlad's gaze is so irresistible and enticing, I doubt that he needed any perfume to entice ladies from across centuries and from all over the world to go and flock to him like wasps to honey. I thought I was safely over this nonsense of falling head over heels for pop stars or movie stars or whatever, things that don't exist, only exist in teenagers' heads. But Prince Vlad's smouldering, burning gaze has floored me, however ridiculous it is to admit it. And I think it's possibly the creative process that fascinates me here, because I'm not in awe of Luc Besson's films. They seem to have passed me by completely. I did enjoy the campness in The Fifth Element, but otherwise, he's not one of my top directors. But here, he manages to do something truly magical with Caleb, who of course is a very handsome man and is a super talented actor. He had me in tears with his portrayal of Piaf in Dogman. So here he becomes a truly unforgettable, magnetic, dark, fairy tale creature whose love-lorn and doomed quest for his one and only love will have everybody, male, female, whatever, long to offer their necks and be damned. And I haven't even seen the goddamn thing yet. It's supposed to be out in this country this Friday the 31st, but I cannot find out where yet. And I even went into my local picture house to see if they could tell me anything, and I was asked, "Do you mean Frankenstein?" I'm not even joking. So what's poor Mina going to do with herself at the end when her beloved disappears into a cloud of dust into the sky? After all that, the smouldering looks, the passion, I say, that priest better watch out. And what am I going to do with myself with this ridiculous obsession over the Prince of Darkness? I have no idea. That annoying God gave me enough passion to obsess over works of art, but no creative talent is an outlet for that passion. No beauty, no magnetic personality, no, let alone self-belief that I could become an actor or a director, which I would have loved in another life, of course. No one wants to bite my neck. It's not fair. I demand revenge. As Mina says, right at the end of the film, God can go to hell. If I don't get over this quick, I might have to go and impale a couple of priests. Shame I fainted the sight of blood. That might be a problem.